تذكر يوما كنت تعانق دمعة الفكر تناجي الله في صبر وترجو رحمة تسري فعاش القلب إخلاصا وصرت تحوم كالطير تحلق في ثقافات وتنهل من ربان.
This is a problem. So لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى. What did Imam al-Nawawi say about this?
Which means, by the way, until you love for your brother what you love for yourself.
No, none of you truly believe. None of you have Iman. None of you have full Iman until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. What did Imam al-Nawawi say about this? He said that what you love for yourself, what is the most beloved thing to you? It should be. Even more than life itself, Iman should be the most beloved thing to you. Right? And so all of your brothers in humanity are included in this narration. And so you should love that they be guided. Now, how can I help somebody if I look at them as an enemy? This is one of our biggest problems. The Prophet ﷺ, he was the Nabi of what? Nabi al-Rahmah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. These people, they have a real problem because in their heart they haven't adopted the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Where's the compassion? Where's the compassion? Right? Where's the love for humanity? Where's their want for good? Where's their want to elevate people? Right? If you see a child getting ready to get hit by a car, right? It's a kafir, let it go. Right? No, right? You run out there. You put yourself at risk to protect that child, right? Because you have compassion in your heart. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he would put himself at risk to try to pull people back from the fire of hell, right? He didn't say these dirty, stinking kafirs. Let's go fight them all. Let's go kill them all. No, he didn't say that, right? The day he entered Mecca, how many of the people in Mecca was Muslim?
The day he entered Mecca?
Yeah, Fath al-Mecca.
None, right?
We don't say none. We say a very small amount, right? Because there were some, right? Did the Prophet ﷺ look at Khalid ibn Walid and say, go handle your business? Did he do that? Did Khalid ibn Walid go into Mecca and handle his business? Yeah, he did. He actually did. He went in and fought, right? And I believe he's the only one that actually had his unit actually get into combat. What did the Prophet ﷺ say to him? Why did you do that? He reprimanded him, right? So he reprimanded him. Who was Khalid ibn Walid fighting? Disbelievers. Who were fighting him? The Prophet ﷺ reprimanded him. How did all of the other Muslims enter Mecca? Humbled, right? Humbled, gentle, kind. Because the point isn't to fight these people. The point isn't to dislike these people. The point isn't to hate these people. The point is to love and have compassion for them so that maybe Allah will open their heart due to us. Right? This is a problem. People, especially, and I'll say this, and I don't know, you say he has a strong Hanafi background. I don't want to know too much about him, but I'm going to say 9 times out of 10, he's an immigrant to this country, or his peoples are immigrants to this country, if he's even in this country. And I'll say that and say that the problem here is that when you isolate yourself from these people, when we become isolationists to where we close ourselves off, how do we expect them to enter Islam? How do we expect to give them the message? If we give them the cold shoulder, if we're fighting them, if we take them as enemies when they haven't taken us as enemies, right? How do we expect them to enter Islam?
So he's not saying take them as enemies.
He's saying don't take them as friends.
Yeah.
Right? So I ain't got time for you. My point is that if I don't have time for you, if I'm saying that I can't. Okay, so we'll deal with 3 layers. Taking in an enemy, right? That means I'm going to fight you, right? That's going to be one level. The other level is taking as bosom buddies, where we're just best friends, right? And then the middle path is I'm not saying, the middle path is where y'all stay on that side of the street, I stay on this side of the street, we just cooperate. How are they supposed to get the message of Islam?
Through da'wah.
What da'wah?
Would be his responses.
What da'wah?
I don't know.
What da'wah? I can work beside them. Alright, let's be honest and fair. Everybody can answer this question. All of you come to this school. How many people this year, have you talked to and said, this is what Islam is?
Non-Muslims?
Yeah, non-Muslims. Just give me a number.
0.
0. Right? What da'wah? What da'wah? And so it's very comfortable to say, well, they should learn about Islam through da'wah, or they should learn about Islam through watching us. Well, how are they going to learn Islam through watching us if we're not interacting with them? Right? If we're not showing them Islam, if we look just like them, if we act just like them, if we talk just like them, and we never introduce them to Islam, then what da'wah? And if I give them da'wah, if I call them to Islam, that call has to be genuine and sincere, and genuine sincerity has to come from a place of compassion. We're supposed to be people of mercy. The example of the Prophet ﷺ is one of mercy. Rahmah, but rahmah means several things. It means pity. It means compassion. It means mercy. It means love. Right? And so our call has to come from a place like that. How can I possibly call people with this inclination in my heart if I see them as less than? It just doesn't make sense. Right? We are commanded not to take them as guardians and protectors. We're commanded not to prefer them over the believers. We're commanded not to take them as intimates. Right? Khalil, yani, to where we share our deepest thoughts with them. But yani, we confide in them. Right? But there's no harm in having them as someone that we hang out with, play ball with. How many people enter Islam because they there's a brother named Sammy, alhamdulillah, in upstate New York, and he hangs out with two brothers, Abdul Rahman and Waliullah, and he grew up with them, and for years he just hang out with them. He just go and hang out with them, and eventually, just by being their friend, just by going to hang out at their house, being with the family, he'd sit and chill while they prayed. He's now a Muslim. Right? His whole family is Muslim, and so it's through that companionship that we give our da'wah. It's through opening the how do we bridge the conversation for da'wah? Like if I was to say to you, if I said to you, you're right, you can't be their friend, but you have to give them da'wah. What's that da'wah look like?
An event where you talk to a Muslim.
Yeah, I mean, if you have those events, you ever see the audience? Even look at Ahmed Didat's talks, right? Most of the audience is Muslim, and they're like, look, everybody said Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Like, yeah, because all of them are Muslims, right? So the thing here is that how do you give da'wah? You got to say, hey man, how you doing, man? You have to talk to somebody. You have to actually have that I have co-workers. I look at the guy. Actually, I got to give him a call back too. I look at him. Sometimes I'm like, man, what are you going except this man? Right? And I just look at him. I'm like, come on, man. I have friends. They'll grow a beard. I'm like, that beard looks good, man. You look like a nice Muslim. You should come pray with us, right? And because we have a relationship, I can just talk frankly. But if you don't have that relationship, you're in the elevator. You're like, accept Islam. Right? I mean, that's not how da'wah works, man. No.
No, it is. If you're friends with them, you could even give da'wah over something as simple as a meal. Like, I don't eat pork because of this. All of a sudden, approach the whole
absolutely, and that's the point. Is that everything when you have to have that, relationship, in order to bridge that gap. The only time a da'wah event is going to work is if somebody's seeking it. Somebody seeks it. But But generally speaking, real da'wah efforts come on a human level. And you need human interactions for that. Not work, not school, but human interactions. And it's through human interactions that these relationships grow.